Ukrainian Defense Minister has accused Russia of committing a real act of genocide in Mariupol.
Russia is now committing a real act of genocide against the Ukrainian city of Mariupol. For 3 weeks, 400,000 citizens have been surrounded, without food, water, light, heat, almost without connections, under devastating bombing, artillery and rocket fire.
Meanwhile, he thanked the United Kingdom for providing Ukraine with defensive weapons.
Your role is special, and your courage and your spirit are in stark contrast to the passivity of some other countries.
He also repeatedly called for a no-fly zone over Ukraine.
We now need international support to close the sky over Ukraine, so that rockets stop falling on playgrounds.
Ukrainian officials defiantly rejected a Russian demand that their forces in Mariupol lay down their arms and raise white flags in exchange for safe passage out of the besieged port city. Meanwhile, a Ukrainian MP said that the strategic port city of Mariupol had been destroyed by Russian bombardments and that the death toll there was still impossible to determine. The encircled southern city of the Sea of Azov has seen some of the worst horrors of the war.
By now, situation is catastrophic. All, maybe 90% of buildings is totally destroyed, and I don't know how I will come back there. When I saw a picture of how it looks like my home now, it's totally burnt. I hope with my capital, Kyiv, will not happen like this.
City officials say at least 2,300 people have died in the siege, with some buried in mass graves.
Now we know that we have official numbers from mayor's office. About 2,500 people died from during this time, but it's only the bodies that we collected on streets, not more. And we don't know how many people are dead and burned alive in these apartments and died from bombing or from artillery strikes in this building. It's real hell.
City officials and aid groups say Russian bombardment has cut off Mariupol's electricity, water and food supplies and disrupted its communications with the outside world, plunging the remaining residents into a chaotic fight for survival. Western officials and analysts say the conflict is turning into a grinding war of attrition, with Russia bombarding city after city. Agency report for Republic TV.